Hi, I am here before you, guilty. You know when I said in a previous video that I needed to unhaul books because I was moving and I could not move too many books with me? Well, I did unhaul books, but it was for nothing because I ended up getting more books. Yes, I'm sorry. I've been weak, I have been stupid, but I got books. And I'm going to show you the books. Let's do a pre-moving book haul. And this is not going to be pretty. I mean, you're going to see some of these books are amazing. I'm going to start with the charity shop. That's the problem. Passing by the charity shop with all the books in it. It escalated from there. I didn't stop myself. I should have. What can I say? I don't know. I have no excuse for myself. The first book on here is Orlando by Virginia Woolf, and this is a very nice edition. Nice illustrations, and it's a very nice cover as well. Obviously it's not new, but I feel like it looks better like that. I know Virginia Woolf is very important for the feminist literature. It was written in the 1920s and is already exploring gender and the fluidity of gender, non-binary, maybe trans people as well. It's about this person, Orlando. And it looks like it's a little bit fantastical as well. There's some time traveling involved or something. But Orlando is going through the ages, celebrating artists and writers. Apparently it's quite funny, and exploring sexuality and gender from the 1920s. Isn't it amazing? So I don't know much else about it, but I know it's kind of a classic. I'm excited about it. And next I have the Aeneid. I don't know how you pronounce it in English. I've studied this at uni for quite some time by Virgil. I don't know how to pronounce in English. Again, in French it's Virgile. It's like an epic poem talking about Aeneid, which is the ancestors, foundations of Rome. You know how everyone knows Homer and the Odyssey and the Iliad and stuff? Well, for me, this is better. It's a beautiful poem. It's not that long. It does talk a bit about Troy, because when Troy fell, Aeneid he escaped the city before everything was taken over by the Greeks, and he flew with his old father and his son, I believe, and that's how Rome started, really. It is the beginning of Roman epic foundations, the ancestor of Remus and Romulus that are supposed to have founded Rome. You know, the whole thing is really nice. I picked it up because I have it in French in France, but I don't have it here, and this is English edition, and it was extremely cheap. It was like £1. I really like this cover. I don't know. It's underrated. More people should know about the Aeneid. Don't only focus on the Iliad and the Odyssey, okay? Read this as well, because this is fantastic. Next, I found Kim Jong, born 1982, by Cho Nan-jo. It's a Korean, translated by Jamie Chung. I was very interested in this. It's about this woman from South Korea, supposed to be feminist, just talking about this woman born in 82 and the struggle that goes with it, identity probably, workplace, patriarchy, misogyny, all the nice things about being a woman in South Korea. I'm very interested. I like the back. It's a Kim Jong is a girl born to a mother whose in-laws wanted a boy. Kim Jong is a daughter whose father blames her when she's harassed late at night. Kim Young is a model employee but gets overlooked for promotion. Kim Jong has started acting strangely. Kim Jong is depressed. Kim Jong is mad. Kim Jong is her own woman. Kim Jong is every woman. Apparently this was some sort of little revolution in South Korea. It kind of makes some noise when it came out, so I'm very excited about it. Yeah. And finally, I found this in a charity shop and I was, okay, this is too good to be true. I need to take it. See this? This is amazing. This is this One Sky Day by Leon Ross. Now, I've seen this book, I think in Waterstones or something. I didn't pick it up because I don't usually buy hardbacks full price. It's just expensive. It's kind of a chunker, which is not usually my cup of tea. So apparently this is about an archipelago where everyone that's born on this island has a little special. It's kind of fantastical. I think it's magical realism, which I really like. This archipelago is called Poppy Show. It's a place of stunning beauty, mischief, destiny and mystery. Apparently this character, Xavier, is anointed by the gods to make each resident of the island one perfect meal when the time is good. So yeah, there's also the end of the world coming apparently. So this is talking about these people living on this magical island where everyone has some sort of a little special gift, but it's probably a lot of sins going on. I don't know what to expect. Jack Edwards from Jack Edwards on booktube gave it 2.5 stars, so this is not that great, but the average rating on Goodreads is like 3.88, which is not bad, so I guess I'll have to see for myself. But I have to admit, this was a cover buy because it is gorgeous. If you've read it, just let me know, because there's not that many ratings on Goodreads, so I'm intrigued. Let me know if you read this in the comments. I pre-ordered this book a while ago, so it arrived yesterday. And then there's the new Maggie O'Farrell. It's a marriage portrait. She's the one that wrote Hamnet. Amazing. It won the Women's Prize for Fiction in 2020. This is her new release that just came out yesterday on the 30th. I'm a bit more interested in this one than Hamnet because this is taking place during Renaissance. This is historical fiction talking about this woman is called Lucrezia. She's 16 years old, okay, was married to this man, and one day they take her to this island, this mansion. I mean, it's like a villa. Somehow, really shortly after she moved in, she died. So, taking from a real story, so there's really this woman that was married to this man in 1561, and she did die, and we don't know what happened to her. So this is kind of exploring the possibility of her being murdered. That's what we think might happen, and I think this is amazing because it's taking place in Florence, in Italy, in the Renaissance. I'm gonna like it better than Hamnet. I have strong feelings about Italy in Renaissance, so this is gonna be really good. I think I have really good hopes. Again, it is quite of a chunky book, which is not like me at all. I don't know what's up to me. I think it's because of Babel. Talking of Babel, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Babel by R.F. Kuang. I cannot wait to get to it. I just got it, so I didn't study yet, but this is taking place in Oxford in the 80s, 30s. It is fantasy. Babel is this tower that is actually holding the Royal Institute of Translation that holds all the power of the empire. So this is gonna be heavily criticizing on empire, academia, and all the themes that go with it. Colonialism is gonna be fantastic, and it's also fantasy, dark academia in Oxford. It's going to be epic, and I only heard amazing thing about this so far. All the reviews have been amazing, and I have really good hopes for it, and it's really big, but because I feel like I'm gonna love this book, I don't mind the chunkiness of it. I don't care how much time it's gonna take me. I just want to appreciate it, and I think it's gonna be epic. Just let me know. I would love to know if any of you is planning on reading this, or if you've read it already. Just let me know, because so far I haven't heard a single thing negative about it. So if you have negative thoughts, bring them here. Because this is suspicious. And I live like 30 minutes away from Oxford, so I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna read Babel in Oxford. The next book is also from Waterstones, and it is this beautiful book, Her Majesty's Royal Coven. This is about witches. Okay, this sounds amazing. It's a secret coven of witches. They protect crown and country from magical forces and overworldly evil. So it's kind of like a ministry of witches that is protecting the land and the world. And it's also signed by the author. Love to see it. there's like a prophecy that says that the Coven is gonna fall. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued by this Coven of witches battling the forces. It feels a bit like the Ministry of Magic working with the Ministry of the non-magic people, you know, the Muggles. So yeah, they're working with the UK government to keep the forces at bay and manage all of these supernatural elements. And finally, I got the Fatal Crossing by Tom Hindel. This is a mystery, a close setting mystery on a boat. Kind of your classical trope of a murder mystery, which I love. Apparently the Agatha Christie vibe is heavy on this, which I'm all for. There's also some thieves, painting thieves involved in it. Murder on the boat. It feels like Titanic vibe in 1924 with 2,000 people on board and murder on the loose. So yeah, another chunky book though. So here are all the books I have. I am deeply sorry for myself and for the people helping me moving, because this is coming with me and this is heavy. These are some really big books here. I know I'm gonna read these books. These have been some really heavy anticipated release. So I shall enjoy the result of my sin, which is greed. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you soon. And I shall go to Oxford. Anticipate a reading vlog for Babel in Oxford. You have a wonderful rest of your day and bye!